Hello YouTube, Dogfoot9 here, and welcome to another episode of the Arsenal Career Mode. And as you can tell, my voice is not in the best conditions at the moment, but you guys have been supporting this series quite a bit recently, so I'm going to keep on making the videos for you guys, as long as you keep on doing support, and hopefully my throat will be better soon, so you guys won't have to listen to this terrible voice at the moment that I've got. But anyway, getting into the first game of this episode is against Stoke, and Stoke obviously they cause a lot of problems for me. Stoke, they seem to put in a lot of over the top through balls and things like that, so I was kind of putting in quite a defensive team, but also I was kind of trying to put a bit of a faster team in as well, so that I could try and get back and stop from these quick breaks from happening. But you know what happens when you come against Kenwyne Jones? It's absolutely terrible sometimes. But anyway, I decided to put Couture in as well there, just so I had a bit more experience in between the posts, because Stoke, you know, they could be overwhelmed with that over top through balls, and I don't want someone as young as Habwa and as inexperienced as him to be overwhelmed by it in the Premier League. And he has been playing quite a bit for me recently, and he has grown to 70, so I don't really want to push him too much. But I did decide to just give him a bench chance this time. So Stoke, as usual, put out Kenwyne Jones, and we know how much of a danger he is. But luckily, early on I was actually able to suppress his threat quite a bit, and he did do an over the top through ball to him, Stoke did, and we tried to find him, but luckily we got on the break here, and Oxlade Chamberlain with a brilliant bit of dribbling gets into the defence of Stoke and absolutely destroys them, and that's absolutely a brilliant goal there. But then Jones gets tackled, but he uses his strength and gets the ball back and passes it across, and a one-touch finish puts it into the back of the net. And Cameron Jerome, who's quite fast and he's quite an overall really good player, puts it into the back of the net. And Cameron Jerome, I think I was trying to use him a bit more in this FIFA. I totally neglected him in the last one, but I've used him I think once or twice in Ultimate Team in a couple of different teams, and he's quite a good player. I didn't do a review on him, but he was very good for me, and as you can see, that finish was brilliant. But a player who I can trust him quite a bit is Javi Martinez, and he puts us through on goal and allows us to score to get us 2-1 in the lead. And then Luis Muriel, one of our really young players, who I might try and get into the next FIFA into our Ultimate Team, although I'll try not to get as many of the same team. I've already got Ozil because Arsenal actually signed him in real life, so I'll have him in the next career mode. But in the next career mode, if you want me to keep any players or try and re-sign them, remember to tell me in the comment section below. But I will probably be able to try and sign a bunch of new players, because it'll be a bit boring if I just did the same squad next year as I did this year. But that's the next FIFA. Let's talk about this FIFA. It's coming to an end pretty much really now. I'm nearly at the end of this series. I'll try and finish it for you guys, but I think I should just be able to finish it. I'll probably finish on like the day before FIFA 14 comes out, but oh well. And I think I'm going to do one more Ultimate Team player review, and then after that I'm going to be getting into FIFA 14 and Battlefield 4 stuff. So I might do a farewell FIFA 13 pack opening into the first couple of weeks of FIFA 14, or I might do it just before FIFA 13 comes to an end. But I'm trying. If I do one, I'll try and get another Team of the Week like I did last year. If you guys haven't seen that, it was quite a good pack opening. It was too bad it was in the middle of like October or something like that, and I couldn't really sell any of the players for much of a profit. I think I did get like Modric, Team of the Week. I'm trying to remember. I think it was Cleverly. He sold for about 20k. I still can't believe that people are still playing FIFA 12 at that point, but still quite a few people play past Ultimate Teams because they actually prefer it to the current one. I remember quite a few people on FIFA 12 when net shots were getting a bit OP, and they were actually going back to FIFA 11. I remember a couple of my friends doing that, but I haven't really done that too much. I haven't even gone back to FIFA 12 except for about one time with FIFA 13, because FIFA 13 overall has been a really good game, except from the near post and maybe too many corners being scored. I'd probably say everything's been a-okay with this game. I mean, pace has been a big enough factor, but it hasn't been as overwhelming as in other FIFAs, because remember you can still get caught up when you're dribbling. It's just when you do those one-touch volleys and stuff like that, which can still go into the back of net, that can be a bit annoying. But one thing which is set to return in FIFA 14 is a finesse shot, and I'll be quite happy with that, as long as it's not as OP as it was in FIFA 12, because I really want to be scoring more goals like I did just then with Adrian. But empty opportunity for us. Ben Foster decided to run straight into Aguero, and Aguero, I thought Foster was going to save that. It was an alright penalty. It wasn't one of the best in the world I've taken, but it was still quite good, and it got us a goal. So carrying on now, and it's getting into another chance for us here against West Brom, and this practically finishes off the game for us. West Brom had practically given up on their defending, and the defence absolutely collapsed as Lewis Muriel, someone who you wouldn't expect to be scoring headers from corners, actually got in on goal and dunked that one straight into the into the bottom corner there, past Ben Foster, who I think was on a yellow card. I can't quite remember. But anyway, as you can see, I was giving quite a few of my youth players a chance in that game, and it did kind of come off a bit. Phoebe, Muriel and Adrian seem to, well, I think it's El Shawari, Muriel and Adrian seem to be a really good combination. So if I was going to continue this series into another season, then I'd probably use them a bit more. I'd probably keep Ozil, Lewandowski and Aguero together, and then those three together, because they played really well. And then slime Benny Phoebe coming on as a substitute every so often. But that's been the main use of Muriel. I mean, it's been a bit sad to see Muriel used as more of a super sub than a starter. I've been trying to start him a bit more in these recent games, but I've just had so many class strikers come in and out of the club. I mean, Cavani, he seems ages ago now, but he was a really good player, and I was using Muriel in that similar role. And then when Lewandowski came in, still using him in that same position, and Podolski was also around at that time, so it was really hard when Lewandowski, Cavani and Podolski were all there and all trying to get a chance. So Muriel, he could still kind of sat on the bench. And then when Benny Phoebe came back, Benny Phoebe was getting used as well, so it made it even tough for Muriel to get into the squad, because I wanted to see how Benny Phoebe would actually fare, because he's one of those players who are really low rated, but when I tried him out once or twice, I saw he was actually really good. But I just wish I'd used Muriel a bit more. But anyway, Wigan do decide to try and counteract my just domination of this match, and that was due to my use of pace in my striking force. But a nice bit of dribbling there, takes it round. I think it's Figueroa there, and that gets it into the back of the Wigan net, which makes it 3-1. And I was expecting to win the match from here on, but I was kind of wrong, because Wigan decided to come back again, and here I did some absolutely terrible defending, and Kone, even though he's on low stamina, managed to find that pass, and they put it in at the near post, and the near post has just got me every single time I've played FIFA this year, but hopefully it won't be as bad in the next one. And Aguero, when we need him the most, probably one of the most important goals of the season, even though Arsenal have won the Barclays Premier League, he scores an absolutely brilliant goal there to stop us from going behind or drawing a match. But we nearly concede here, nearly concede again, and then we nearly concede this final time. Some brilliant defending, goalkeeping there stops Wigan from scoring. So anyway guys, sorry for the croaky voice. Please leave a like, also subscribe for more FIFA 13 videos, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye. A great goal.